rise for the Honorable Jackson W. Pettibone III. Please be seated. Today we gather to discuss the private testimonies of several individuals who will not go on the public forum. They shall not be scrutinized, and they shall not be villainized. They shall, however, deliver their testimony for you in kind. There shall not be any recordings of today's events. This will be a black tie affair. Black box. We're going to put it in a box and going to hide it. Nobody will ever know what was said, who did what. Just the jury. The jury will listen in and decide what they want to decide. But there shall not be any recordings of tonight's events. Today's events possibly, but not tonight's. You know, we do the special event at nighttime. Without further ado, I believe the floor is yours. Thank you, Your Honor. This is a very controversial witness, Your Honor, because it was very hard to track him down, and I know that they're going to give me a hard time over here. They're going to say, oh, I object. Why do you object? This is the guy that Johnny Depp got all of his goodness from. You know what I mean? Like, he's there. He's got piles, Tony Montana style. Your Honor, I think it's important that we bring, you know, Johnny's guy. You know, he may be a little filthy and gross, and he's got an attitude. You know, I think that at the end of the day, we may be, you know, in a worse position afterwards than we started. He's the type of guy who takes away instead of gives. But we're going to get him on the stand, and let's see if we can get some information about Johnny's drug habits. I'm sorry? Yeah, no, he's, this is his dealer. Your Honor, we call Dusty Fredericks to the stand. Mr. Fredericks, could you please put your right hand up and your left hand on the Bible? And I want you to repeat after me. I will, Dusty Fredericks, only speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And you have to say it with the same inference. You're not allowed to say it like, just like, you have to literally have to say it the same emotional integrity that I just laid it out there for you. So go ahead, Dusty. We're waiting. Oh, yeah. I swear to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's what I'm gonna do over here. No, not quite good enough there, Dusty. I think you could do better than that, okay? One more time, just so you know. I, Dusty Fredericks, shall speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You hear that? What I did at the end? I mean, God, you got to almost come down to a whisper. You're starting normal. You're saying, "Hi, I'm Dusty Fredericks, and I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God." You got to go there at the end. Give us some emotional, like, go there for me, Dusty. Let's go. We're on it. I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is on Dusty. You know. You want me to say it? Okay. I swear to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know, that'll do, Dusty. That'll do, okay? Let's just get into it here, okay? It's important that we get into it and that we get this on the record. Could you please share with us how you know Johnny Depp?
My name is Dusty Fredericks. I'm Johnny's guy, I guess you can call it. No.
Can you please, I guess, just clarify when you say his guy? What do you mean by his guy?
Oh, his dealer, I guess you would say. Oh, Johnny needs stuff, and I'm the guy. I gotta go out and I gotta procure, you know. Oh, today I need 7 pounds of crack cocaine. I'm out there doing it. I'll show it up. I'm bringing it to him. Oh, well, thank you very much for the crack cocaine. Here you go, Johnny.
And how many years have you been a drug dealer?
Oh, I guess it's 27 years now.
And if someone was out there and they needed to procure some, some sort of illegal substances, what would you consider to be your territory?
East side Chicago. I went to down to Florida, and then I made my way out to LA. I'm down there doing the thing now there in LA. Look, there's never been a guy like me before in LA. When you go to LA, they're like, "Oh, you want to grab some weed? I can get your weed for you." That's not how I play. No, I'll get you a freaking weed, all right? But I'll also give you a pop in the mouth, if you get fresh with me at all. So look, Johnny calls me because I'm the guy, okay? And everybody knows I'm the guy. Ben also calls me. He knows I'm the freaking guy.
Yeah. Okay, but what kind of illegal substances were you procuring for Mr. Depp? Can you give me a list?
Cocaine, methamphetamines, marijuana, pills, skibbity boos. Those are also good, So I do it all. I do it all for Johnny, And look, at the end of the day, you got to understand that Johnny's an A-list star, and when you get a call and you're doing whatever, you could be out with your girl, you could be out with your best friends playing pool, and you get a call with Johnny Depp and he needs some coke. You go out and you get the freaking coke, you know what I mean? That's just the gig,
What is a skibbity bibbity boo? Because that one sounds interesting. I don't think I ever heard about that one in the streets. But I do know about the coke and the marijuana, all those things. Heard about those, but the skibbity boos, I've never heard of that. I would like to at least just get some information here. I am trying to, do a whole. This is a back and forth process to find out who told the truth here. So skibbity boos, that's part of it. We need to know. I can't just have that out there without defining what a skibbity boo is. So okay, and can you just explain to me, when it comes down to it, how much coke would you say Johnny bought in the last, say, 2 years?
I can't speculate how much money he spent on coke in the last 2 years. But it's a freaking whale word. You could probably open up a couple banks with it, You may be able to put a couple small villages through college. The amount of money he spent on coke in the last 2 years. Yeah. Weed? Oh, jeez. God almighty. You talking about a college.
Enough for a college? Like, to put someone through college?
Yeah. I'm talking about establishing a university. Paying for the first year, for the first collegiate applicants. Easy.
To start a college? Johnny Depp could have started a college and put a full first year worth of people through?
That was just in the last 2 years.
How much money would you think that he'd spent since the beginning of your relationship on illegal substances?
Since I started selling them, geez. Football team? Yeah. No, he could have bought a fucking football team for sure. Yeah.
A football team? He could have bought a football team. Like the Giants?
No, not the Giants. No, he probably would have had to go with like the Falcons or something, But he could have got a football team since he started, 21 Jump Street to now. Football.
Yeah, the Falcons are crap. I get it. Like no one wants the Falcons. If you said that he could have bought the Giants, I'd be like, I get it. That's a pretty astonishing. But he still blew enough money. He could have bought the Falcons. It's a decent mid-level football team, and he decided against it. And instead to snort it and to do whatever the hell else he did.
You want to be a football star, Johnny? You got to go out there. You got to go out there and put your money towards the freaking Falcons. Not towards some yayo with Tony Montana. You're down there in the corner with Tony. He's there, he got his freaking yayo with Manny. Manolo. Hey, Manny, what you talking? Sometimes I could do an impression of Tony Montana.
Okay, that I gotta see.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry.
Could you please, for the court, share how many pounds of cocaine you've sold Johnny Depp since the beginning, since you met him, as Scarface, as Tony Montana?
You want me to do Tony Montana impression, telling you how many pounds of yayo I sold to Johnny Depp since the beginning, the time? Okay.
I think it's interesting that you have this relationship with Johnny Depp, but could you do me a favor and explain how did it all go down?
So that was May 21st, 2016, yeah. I got a call. From Johnny. And he says, we're doing a party thing. I need you to come by, bring me 50 pounds. I need you to bring me some freaking yayo. I need you to come down with some skibbity boos. If you can, get some skibbity boo boos on top of the skibbity boos, because that's the double decker. And so I had to search extra long for those, because you can't get them anymore. You know, there's like a quaalude. It's like you can't get it no more. So I gave Johnny a call. I'm like, I got it all coming on over, you know. When I get over there, they're freaking arguing, right? But she's throwing, like, you know, glasses at him and stuff, and he's just like, oh, no, he's just walking around like a pirate. So Johnny's sitting there, taking it. She's throwing bottles at him, you know, and I gotta say, he held back. I would have pounded her through the freaking wall, you know. You don't throw glass! At Leon Fredericks, or whatever the frig my name was. Leon's a good name. Sometimes my friends call me Leon.
And when you were present, did you ever see Amber partake in any of these illegal activities?
No, I never saw Amber do it, no, but Johnny was, I'm assuming, not doing all of that. I don't think one guy could do 50 in a day. She must have been helping.
Objection, hearsay.
Oh, hearsay. Okay, I get it. Hearsay. I was there. Whatever.
Mr. Fredericks, if you could please enlighten us, did you ever see Mr. Depp get aggressive with Miss Heard?
Is one time, I guess, she carried a bill for like 6 months, you know. That got up to like 1.4 mil, you know. That was crazy, because like I got to carry the tab on that, you know. So I call, hey Johnny, what are we doing? What are we doing over here? I need my 1.4, and I needed it yesterday, okay? I'm going to swing by. I'll be by in an hour. You either got that freaking 1.4, or I'm taking it out on Amber. That was how we left it. I get there at the house, right? And he's like, I don't got your 1.4. And I'm like, we gotta go take it out on Amber. He's like, go do your freaking thing. You do whatever the hell you gotta do. When I heard, you go do whatever the freak you gotta do, I knew he just didn't give a crap about her anymore. I was like, this is no good. This is no good. Most guys, they'd be like, no, please don't go and take it out of my wife. Please don't take it out on Amber. He's like, you go do what you gotta freaking do. You gotta take it out on Amber? Go ahead, you go do it on Amber. Just don't come near me with nothing, okay? You go to Amber, go get an Amber. Okay? I left her alone, okay? I don't play games that way. I was using it as a freaking leverage piece, you know? And when he said, you go do whatever you gotta do, I'm like, that ain't gonna work. That's supposed to be a pressure point. No pressure, no. He's like, what? Oh, yeah, go take her. Yeah, good. Here you go. Classic, right? Classic. Takes the guy and pushes him out instead and runs. That was... This is Johnny. Oh, here, you take Amber. Then he turns and runs.
It's a shame when you're up against a psychopath. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that about your client. She's just like, so, Mr. Fredericks, Leon, just one final question. If you could, or if you could not, now let's think about how we're going to rephrase this one because I keep getting a hearsay. I don't want to do a hearsay, okay? I'm trying to say, I don't want to say, oh, that's just leading. No, I'm not doing any leading. I'm asking proper questions here. I don't need to be bothered.
It's just a leading.
He's nervous. He's nervous over here. He's got his hands between his legs. He's looking back like, what do I do next? So, Your Honor, I do appreciate you allowing me to question Mr. Fredericks. Mr. Fredericks, what would you say the most amount of marijuana that Mr. Depp purchased from you in one specific day?
I guess 50 pounds is the most he's ordered at once before. I know it's a lot, but like, he did it in a day. Calls me back, he wants another 50, you know. Look, when you get a call from Johnny freaking Depp, A-list star, he wants a Coke, you go out and get it for him, you know what I mean? So this has been my practice. Multi-millionaire now, you know. I got a fair upcharge, 7,247%. Johnny didn't give a freaking crap. No, sure, whatever. No, but give me more, want some more. I don't know how Johnny sounds. I don't freaking listen, but I'm hooking him up, bottom line. Judge, you mind if I take a freaking sip?
A coffee is acceptable.
I tapped that with some freaking goods, you know. I put a little MDMA in there. I dropped a little MDMA in here for myself. You know, I'm here doing a testimonial. I gotta do it. MDMA.
Sir, you cannot be intoxicated on the stand.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Would you say he has a problem with cocaine? Would you say he has a problem with skibbity booze? What would you say he does have a problem with? If you had to like list it in order, would it be cocaine, marijuana, skibbity booze? Or would it be skibbity booze, marijuana, cocaine? What order would you place the three? I think that American, minds want to know.
You know, I just want to point out one thing, okay? This guy, best client I've ever had. The greatest.
I think it's important at this time, Your Honor, that we put everybody in freaking jail. I have to be honest. We have a couple of law enforcement officers outside ready to take you down. You've been selling drugs 27 years. You think you can get away with that? You came here in courtroom sitting on the stand? You're out there talking about it? Yeah, I sell skibbity booze to freaking Johnny Depp and everybody else. And you won't even tell me what a skibbity boo is.
You know, at the end of the day, I know you needed this testimony. You know, you got everything else. You got his friends, you got his neighbors, you just didn't get his guy. You didn't get his guy. Now you got his guy.
Anyway, I think it's important right now at this point, Your Honor, to place Mr. Fredericks in handcuffs.
No, there won't be any cross-examinations.
And no, Mr. Fredericks, you're not allowed to leave. Mr. Fredericks. Mr. Fredericks, you're not allowed to leave, Mr. Fredericks. Mr. Fredericks. Your Honor, how the freak you're gonna let him walk out of here?
What exactly would you like me to do about it? Bailiff, where were you? Right?
He says no cross-examinations, and you're gonna allow that? What are we talking about over here? I'm fine with it, by the way. I'm fine with it. But I know they're gonna have a problem with it over here, you know? Yeah, we get to cross-examine him, though. No, I'm sorry, he walked out of here. What are you gonna do about that?
Bailiff, go retrieve Mr. Fredericks. Bring him back. We have more questions.
He took off. He's like, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. You go get that guy back.
Bring him back henceforth for thrashing.
Good luck. You gonna go bring him back? Okay.
Perhaps the use of handcuffs shall be in order.
That's our first witness of the day, Your Honor. We do have a second witness. Your Honor, we call Scooter Jenkins to the stand.
I'm sorry? Oh.
Mr. Jenkins, now you are aware you are under oath. Can you please share with us how you've come to know Miss Amber Heard?
I met Amber in the summer of 2015.
Tell me about the details of your first meeting. Where did you meet Miss Heard?
I was at a coffee shop and she came walking in and I noticed she had a bruise on her face. And I said, "Where did you get that bruise?" And she immediately came and she confided in me. And she said, "I got beat up by my husband." And I said, "Are you kidding me? Are you Jack Sparrow?" And she was just like, "Yes."
And she shared that with you the first time you met?
That was when we immediately hit it off because I had a problem with my significant other at the same time. And, it really was something that we could really cement our relationship with.
And did you happen to take any photos of this incident, of the damage to her face, the contorted deal that you are referring to?
I thought I took photos, but I think I deleted them. I was just so tragic and almost like I couldn't get sleep afterwards, Like sometimes you're able to sleep after you have a conversation with somebody and they're going through something. But when you see the contorted face that Amber had after the situation she dealt with, I couldn't sleep for 4 days.
Perhaps we could send a recovery team out to locate the phone.
I erased those photos. I threw the phone away too. At the bottom of the San Francisco ravine.
It doesn't sound like you're being honest. It sounds like you're making a story up right now.
No, I shut off the iPhone Find Me, so you can't locate it now. I'm sorry.
Mr. Jenkins, are you being honest with us about this?
That's extremely accurate. That's why I put my hand on the Bible before I started this.
Interesting.
I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, I'm bearing my truth, okay? And you can't tell me that what I'm saying isn't true. You can't say that you were there because you weren't. I was there with Amber. Right, Amber? We had a great time together. I'm sorry, you're over there. Amber, I forgot my glasses. It was a great time, wasn't it, when you confided in me? I understand she's not allowed to speak to me.
Now, Mr. Jenkins, how many times would you say you visited Miss Heard at her residence?
I guess I would say I used to come over all the time. I came over at least 30 times, after hours. I would go over and see Amber. And, not the controversy or, oh, she had people coming over and it was just me. I'm her friend, And, look, at the end of the day, she needed somebody to confide in. And she wasn't getting it from, He's a freaking pirate, okay? You know that, right? He was in a movie. No, he's a freaking pirate, I'm sorry, but you are a freaking pirate.
Objection, hearsay.
Your Honor, I sustained. How is that hearsay? How is that hearsay? I'm here. She's the one saying it. I'm hearing it. Look, we're talking about hearsay, okay?
Why is the attorney over here staring? It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude. I'm here giving my testimony, and Ben won't even give me a look-see. I thought Ben was cute. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting here. I'm doing it. I'm trying to just get to the bottom of, my testimony, and Ben won't even give me a look. Ben, woohoo. Ben. It's freaking unbelievable. No, this is so rude. I don't even want, can I take a break? Am I allowed to, can I take a $5? Because this is unbelievable. I'm here. I'm looking cute. I wore my special outfit today to do this testimony, and Ben won't even give me a look. the next time I got a call from her, it was 6 months later. I was at a fiesta, and I had the piñata. I was just swinging at the piñata, and I missed the first time, and I hit Julio in the face. That was the first abuse story. And then all of a sudden, I get a call, and it's Amber, and she said, I need you right now. I took one more swing. I hit Julio a second time, and I missed again. You know, I think that I may have grazed the piñata on the second time round, but I absolutely smashed the friggin' hell out of Julio. And, you know, that was just like a side note, okay? So Amber called, and she says, I need you right now. And look, when you are getting a call from Amber Heard, A-list actress, you know, like, you get up and go, you know? So I got up and I went, and I just was like so excited to be there for her and with her, really. And then, like, that was when it got real. Yeah. But look, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm kind of over it. Can we get into another topic?
I think you need to understand something, Mr. Jenkins, that you're going to be held in contempt, okay? Because this literal charade that you've broadcast and I guess you'd say minueted here in front of these people have lives. They don't have time to be wasting with you running through a game of sorts, you know? This is not the Game of Thrones, okay? It's not. I know you want it to be, and you want to somehow be like the winner of the game. I never watched the show, but I'm telling you what, you can't go Game of Thrones on it.
No, I wasn't coached at all. No, I didn't get a call from Amber's attorneys. They're top-notch, by the way. They're top-notch. I looked them over for Amber. She said, what do you think of my attorneys? I said, they're top-notch. So, but no, they didn't contact me. I just did it like a secondary look-see myself, you know? And I got to the bottom of it. And I said, you know what, Amber, these people, top-notch.
Mr. Jenkins, can I just let you know that if you're caught lying, that you go to jail for 50,000 years? They take your soul. Like, you can't even reincarnate.
Really?
Yeah. You should have thought about that before you came out here, Mr. Jenkins, and you made a mockery of this courtroom. I'm here. I'm trying to do my best for my client, Sir Johnny Depp. He got knighted last time he was there. The Queen did it. And I'm here just trying to get him to, you know, to the truth to come out. This is 2022. The truth does not breathe in 2022. But I'm doing my best. Trying to get it. This one over here is talking about, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to figure it out. She can't figure out anything. She can't even open up a freaking mayonnaise jar. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but she can't do it. I'm here, Johnny Depp style. Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions. The witness is excused.
Oh, okay. I'm dismissed? Okay, good. That's fantastic. Cameras are off? Great. How'd I do? Did I do all right? All right, good.
You know, Mr. Jenkins, you could be held in contempt if you aren't being honest with us. That's perjury. You want to be called for perjury and go to court, go to jail? You want to be sent up to the freaking big leagues? What do they call it again? The big house? They send you out to the big house. Perjury? What are we talking about? I was hired by her. She hired me. She's like, look, you got to go on there, pretend you're a friend of mine, and then like you were coming over. I was over there. I was doing a bang biggity boo. You got to go over here. You give me a call, middle of the night, coming on over. Oh, I got a problem with my husband. You kidding me? I'm here to make it better. That's right. Bang biggity boo. I'll come out of freaking left field and pretend to be your friend who came over so you could cry on your shoulder. But I was pounding it out. That's what I'm there to do. You kidding me? You call me middle of the night, I'm going there to listen to her freaking problems? No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get her to forget about her problems. This guy over here. And you can't call that a perjury situation. It's called love. Okay, that's called doing it for the one you love, And yes, she's out of her freaking mind. That's why I love her, Some people don't get it. They're like, she's crazy. Don't fall down the same
hole that Johnny Depp did, but I'm like, I can't. I'm bat crap crazy about this one, you know? And so, like, we were doing it while she was, you know, pretending that he was beating the hell out of her. But at the end of the day, that was me. I was there. She's like, look, I got to try to set him up. What do you got? I was like, bang, biggity boo. We're all set to go, you know? And then she's now suing, and then together, and then they got the payout, which she is going to donate. You know, she pledged it, though. And when you pledge it, and then it's pledged, that was good. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just want to make sure that they get it, you know? And then you could pledge it. And that's the same thing in Amber's mind. And that works. Sometimes that works. In this situation, it worked. So, look, don't blame the freaking messenger. I'm here doing it, you know? Literally doing it, you know? And then she said, come out and help me. I need it. I got to somehow see if I can get off from this deal. He's trying to sue me $50 million. And I'm like, look, you can't pay for that. You know, we got to figure something out. She comes up with the scheme. Why don't you come in and pretend that you're my, you know, you're of the opposite persuasion. So then when you come over, they're like, there's no way there's some weird stuff going on here. And you know, you are this like a phenomenal actor here in Hollywood, Owen Wilson style. And you could just come out and then pretend. And then they'll be like, great, we trust Amber, we believe Amber, and Johnny's guilty. You know, I did my best, you know, but look, you can't blame me for just looking at her, the woman I love, and saying, how did I do? You know, and forgetting that I was playing that character for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that's normal. Sometimes you make eye contact and some chemistry takes place, you know, chemistry takes place. And then you guys can't blame me for the chemistry, you know. What? No, I know he won't look at you. Johnny, can you just freaking give Amber a look? She just wants to say something to you. And I know you're not into the looking in her direction thing, but she's now taking it out on me. I mean, I contacted her, and now I let it all out. How did I do? Now look at this. We're here in the middle of it. I feel like a horse's patoot, you know what I mean? That I couldn't keep it together for her, to get her off of this, you know, and to, you know, frame him. We needed to frame him. Because you know he's using again. We know that's what he's doing. He's using again. We need to make sure that we can stop him from using it. So this was our way of doing it, you know, like, look, Judge, you can't blame us for trying to make sure we're really nervous and worried about him, that he's gonna go down that freaking path again. So we're like, how do we save him from going down that path? I got it. Let's set him up, you know?
Bailiff, can you do me a favor and take, you know, Mr. Jenkins away? He lied under oath. I don't care if Miss Amber Heard hired you or said, I love you, just come and do this for me and we can run away into the sunset together. Because it didn't work out that way. Can I just run away? Is that all right? I don't want to be held in contempt. Like, I was here doing what I was told to do by Amber. You know, you want to hold someone in contempt, you hold Amber in contempt. Don't hold me in contempt for just doing what I would do for love. You know, I'm here doing it. You should have been a little bit more honest. You should have come out here and just been like, look, she tried to bribe me. She said, we need to set up Johnny. You know, let me go out there and pretend that you're my friend, you know what I mean? And then don't let him know that I'm really doing, you know, the tagaroo on you from the backside every night at 9 p.m. You know, and that was something that came out in the middle of your testimony. You know, and you've been caught out, sir. You've been caught out, and I think at this time the bailiff will be taking you into custody, and you will be going to jail for the next 50,000 years. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Done. I understand. Take me away. Look, Your Honor, I think at this point it's probably, I would say, suitable and appropriate to just clear this case. You know what I mean? Let's just call it hung jury. Let's call it, you know, like that there's misappropriated information. And just say that Johnny Depp wins, right? She's freaking out of her mind. Out of her freaking mind. Ah, goodness. The testimony speaks for itself, Your Honor, right? Speaks for itself. Got it there from Fredericks. You got it there over there from the other dude. That dude was out of his freaking mind, right? He's over there talking one way, then he's pretending Good actor. Good actor. But we knew it. I thought it was Owen Wilson at first. It wasn't Owen Wilson. In fact, if you go back, the very first, they may have cut it out, but the very first thing I said was, Mr. Wilson, can you please tell us what you enjoyed most with working in Ben Stiller's project, Zoolander, you know? And they cut that one, I think, because it didn't make me look good going Zoolander on it. But he looked, I thought it was freaking, for a second, I was like, Owen Wilson's on the stand? What are we talking about here, you know? So, Your Honor, I appreciate it. I guess we lost one, got one? That's not bad, 50%. And also, Johnny's innocent. We found that out, too, within this process. Because Crackadoo over here, the weird stuff that's going on in all these tapes, right? I mean, let's be honest. If I was in a room with that person that's in these tapes, I would go out of my mind, too. And, you know, I could also see that how that person would make up a lot of stories because of the way that they sound in those videos. But look, I'm not here to cast judgment and dispersions, Your Honor. That was for Mr. Fredericks to do. That was for basically everybody to do, including Amber on her own accord about herself, you know, and she pledged. She pledged. You heard it. Some people donate. She pledges. And to her, that's the same as donating. No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not meaning to talk about your client in a disparaging way, but who pledges $7 million and then says, yes, I pledged it. Yes, I pledged it. Yeah, we know you pledged it. Where's the freaking money? It's in your account, but you pledged it? Where's the donation? Well, I use those words as the same thing. Yeah, but the money didn't go anywhere, so you didn't do it. You said you were going to do it. You did what's called back in the day an Indian give. And that's you can't do that anymore. 2022, can't say that. But I would say that we did good work here today. We got it out of Fredericks. We got it out of the first guy, McGillicuddy, Jenkins. We got it out of Jenkins. When we brought Scooter Jenkins up on the stand, and I broke his freaking will right here in front of you, that was probably that was the moment of the day, you know. This second part with this crazy Fredericks guy, Leon, like that was just the cream on the top of the cake. But definitely Scooter Jenkins, I'm putting my freaking, I'm going to put a feather in my cap on that one. I got Scooter Jenkins to break character and show who he really was. And now he's in cuffs. He's, look, he's going to jail. 50,000 years. And, he should have known better. But he didn't read the rules before he showed up in court today. And of course, when you're up against the greatest, Peter Bishop, and he's here to take you down, just like everybody else in the path, including Amber, that's what Peter Bishop's here to do. Take out the trash. What would you like me to do? What's that, Your Honor? Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate that, and the defense rests. As per usual, jury, you are not to watch any TikToks. You're not to watch any late-night television. There will be and shall be no recordings of today's events. I hope you hear my stern words. It is of utmost importance to keep the words of today's testimony to one's soul. Don't ever let today's words be heard or murmured to another soul. This shall be on your gravestone. Okay, see you tomorrow. No, I don't need you to give me a 10-second countdown telefriff. Just the 5 and we're good to go, all right? What? We're live now? Telefriff, I told you I wanted. Give me a heads up first. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. I'm here at the courtroom, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. It's crazy. This lifestyle that we're dealing with here, it's hard to understand. We're talking about Adreno. We're talking about parties where they do things that you really don't want to talk about. You think about maybe in movies, they're doing things. Yeah, they are. It's Hollywood. That's what's going.
What, Telefriff? What do you mean you cut me off mid-monologue talking about the Hollywood elite? You're not... I can't deal with you anymore, Telefriff. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Eric. It's Mark Pires. I'm here. I'm at the courtroom. I'm trying to do a freaking story, and Telefriff, he took me off the air. Yeah, no, I was just why can't I make a comment about... My contract does not say that. No. I don't need you to read line by line through my contract. I've memorized it, okay? Line 7, part B. No, I don't need you to send me your version, which is actually the original, okay? Because I have a photocopied version in my mind. Yeah, no, Eric, that's fine. Can you just tell Telefriffin to never take me off the air again and to give me a roll-in? I'm here. All I'm asking is for a roll-in because I don't want to be taken off guard when I got people watching me at home. 7 million strong, the highest rated show on TV. We know it. You don't want to tune into anything except for the Mark Pires Report. We get it. Yeah. No, I know I'm getting an Emmy again. Look, Eric, I appreciate that. I do. But I'm trying to do a report here, okay? I appreciate that I'm your favorite reporter of all time. And that all you do is watch my reports. I appreciate that, Eric. I do. But I got to get back to it, okay? Yeah, no, I'm going to tell Telefriffin now that he's the worst since Ed Wood. And we're going to keep going. Yeah. All right, thanks, Eric. Yeah, no, Telefriffin, you're fired after this. We're going to get somebody else over here. Maybe McGreedyson is not busy tonight, and we can get him over here to finish this up. It's Mark Pires. What? I'm not... Okay, just give me your roll-in. Give me a lead-in. You let me know when I'm live, because I'm ready to go. I'm fired up, and you're not giving me the lead-in. 3, 2, and then you do Scooperoo. Do a Scooperoo. So you do a 3, 2, and then you do that. Like, why would you be like... Why would you do that when you could be like... You don't want to do a lasso? And then throw it to me? You throw the lasso to me, and I'm ready to do the report. What's that? No, I get it. You know, you really think that you're the greatest lawyer of all time. We get it. You did a good job. We're going to talk about you in a minute. I'm just waiting to go live, so just relax back there. You can't take your eyes off me, though. A little weird. It's a little weird. Seriously, can you do me a favor? I'm about to do a report, and I would appreciate if you'd stop the staring. You know? Guys, when you're doing a report here, Channel 7 News, and you got a freaking lurker, you know? It's kind of weird. These people at least are being a little bit more like nonchalant about listening in. They know what I'm doing. They're ready for the Channel 7 News report. They just don't want to be on camera, you know? Which I can appreciate. I'd like to do, I'm the camera guy, okay? No, I know you do the camera too, and you're good in front of it, and you did a great job here representing your client. You know? What's that, Telefriff? Okay, no, you don't. You went to a freaking another commercial. Can you let me on the air? I'm gonna run out of energy. I'm ready to go now. And you're just like, oh, we went through another commercial. Freaking Ed Wood. You know? What's that? Oh no, look, I'm not gonna give my opinions yet. Okay, that comes out in a moment when we go live. But currently, I'm sitting here just waiting for Telefriffin to give me a lasso and give me the, you know, like he's going bowling and he wants to do like a DeJesus from The Big Lebowski. You know, I'm waiting for it, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm sorry? Oh, no, if there was some sort of, I lost consciousness or something, I would absolutely call you to represent me. I get it. You're like, I'm looking for business. I get it. What do I do after Johnny Depp? I get it, okay? We're doing it. We're here. Ready for the challenge. What? Telefriff. I'm live again? Telefriff! Supposed to give me a 3, 2, 1 with a lasso. How long do I have to ask you for a freaking lasso? Or at least if you, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you're going, and then you roll it to me, like bocce. But I'm here, Channel 7 News, Mark Pires. We're back with our story of the night, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, whodunit, right? We heard a lot during this case. We heard a lot of he said, she said. And at the end of the day, it's up to you whether or not he did it or she did it, you know? And look, I got my opinions. I'm not supposed to give them to you, apparently. Channel 7 News contract style. Look, they're like, all right, we're going to take you off the air if you talk about those things. Look, I'm just trying to do me. You know what I mean? What's that? No, you can't be in the show. He wants to come on during the freaking report. Listen, when you're doing Channel 7 News report, you don't need a freaking, like a wingman. All right? What are you doing, Robin from Batman? All right, I'm Batmark with another thing, you know, and I don't need a sidekick, okay? I'm doing it. I'm in the middle of it, okay? So Channel 7 News, we're in, you know, this is courtroom situation here, okay? I'm in the middle of it, you know? I'm just waiting for Johnny to turn in my direction, you know? Hey, Johnny! Looking good over there. What are you working on? Are you drawing something? Doing a piece of artwork for your attorney? I appreciate that. No! Joanne, my friggin' microphone is dying! Hold on, no.
Channel 7 News. We're apparently having some issues here with our microphone. And you're not going to be able to hear the rest of the show. So I'm going to have to do it extra loud. Telefrip, can't you just beef up the microphone so when I'm doing it, they can hear me? You know, I'm in the middle. What's that? This guy wants to be in so badly. Look, I get it, you know. Maybe if you win, we'll let you in. Channel 7 News. Mark Pires. Microphone died. I gotta use the boom. Who done it? Did he do it? Did she do it? We may never know. We'll probably know tomorrow when they deliberate. No, Telefrip, just let me know when we're back on, you know? I'm here, trying to do the show. Got an issue with the microphone tonight. Telefrip's not helping out. Got Johnny Depp's team over here. Johnny Depp's over there. He won't even give me a friggin' look. Won't even give Mark Pires, Channel 7 News, a look while I'm here doing a story on him and Amber. Look, I just wanted to let you know that this court case is almost over. The distraction is almost complete. And I don't know what happens when this is done and we are forced to look elsewhere. Some other major thing is going to take place, some catastrophe. I'm certain of it, because that's the way this world works. But I just wanted you to know one thing, okay? This show in its entirety is brought to you by Channel 7 News. Mark Pires and by Menon. Get some speed stick, you know? It's important for you to smell good when you're here in the courtroom. You can't not smell good for a courtroom appearance. What's that? No, I know they said that Amber didn't smell good that one day. She wasn't farm fresh. So I guess if I could just say one thing before the end of this, I think what I'd have to say when it comes to the case of Depp versus Heard, was she heard? Was she hurt? Was he hurt? What happened? Does anybody know? I see a lot of backpedaling and flip-flopping, and I'm not going to say by who, but you could see on the bit exactly who is doing the flip-flopperoo. But I will be here. Remember, this is a daily news report here from the courtroom while we uncover who heard Depp. Is that the working title, Telefrip, that we're doing? The depth of heard? Telefrip, that's crap. You can't do depth of heard and be like, that's great. It's not good. Okay. So until tomorrow on the next episode of Channel 7 News, the Mark Pires Report, this is me signing off here with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard deal, and they're going to come to a conclusion tomorrow. They've had their cross-examination, and now we're going to see what the final verdict is. What do you think? Send me a message below, shoot me a comment, share the friggin' hell out of this news report, because this is the one, where we got all the information that you really needed. So until tomorrow, on the next episode of Channel 7 News Mark Pires News Report, stay safe and stay smart. Till tomorrow. Amber, it's your legal expert, Philip Donaldson. Look, I'm here at my house. Just wanted to let you know, it's not looking good right now. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to garner some additional sympathy. Can you do me a favor and just, I don't know, cry? We're gonna have some cameras there on site. You do a cry, they catch the shot, front page news. Yeah, okay, so just keep your eye out for it, all right? You're gonna have to pause for a few seconds though.
And after you both...
Amber. Yeah, no, look, I just saw. Good job. You did a good job there. Nobody will be the wiser. They're all going to think that you are the victim. No, nobody's going to know that you paused for 3 seconds. You looked fine. Just some people are calling it a matrix glitch.